So just finished up mowing the yard, and it's the first real mow of the spring. Smells great out here. But I use time like that to think about things, and I've been thinking about some of the economic development, some of the things we can do in Kingsport to really revitalize or rekindle, especially coming out of the pandemic. I was thinking about downtown, and I know that we've got a music venue that's going to open up, and really I've really not addressed much of the arts and crafts that occur downtown, and really kind of what's downtown. I mean, there's actually quite a few. There's framing stores, there's the art gallery, there's quite a bit down there. There's a new place called Wits End. It's really neat, where people sell locally created art and works. I'm missing several, but there's quite a bit. The carriage house with yarn, very, very, very neat stuff down there. But those businesses are dying for some foot traffic. So I got to thinking about, what can the city do that's within its control? I started thinking about, I've never really understood. Well, I'll just take the FUNFEST as an example. I used it for an example related to the fireworks show in one of my other video logs. With FUNFEST, why don't we just say, okay, you know what, we're going to do FUNFEST downtown, and it's going to be downtown, right? And downtown's huge in Kingsport, and we talk about, how we have this huge, a lot of square acres of downtown compared to the other cities, and sometimes it's hard to fill that out. But maybe that'll work to our benefit in this time, because FUNFEST is a decently sized event. So why don't we really start doing those events downtown rather than over at Dobbins Bennett? There's more businesses downtown that would benefit from that. And I know we do some events, but really, why don't we just start doing almost every event down there? Maybe the music venues can't be as large, but that might be okay. We get some good bands or some local artists or something like that, or we spread them out and do it on different nights and make them smaller. But really focus on driving business downtown, and doing FUNFEST downtown, blocking off the streets. And if the parking's an issue, we could probably find some way to deal with that. Parking's an issue everywhere. But really just do our FUNFEST events downtown, have our food trucks down there with our local retailers and restaurants. Any empty building might have a chance to do a short-term lease, to lease some space out to some people that want to do something downtown. Maybe they don't have to do a big uplift to get something in there during the week of FUNFEST. Same thing goes for thinking about our parades. We have several parades, and some of them go all the way down the Mac Riddle, 4th of July parade goes, all the way down the road. And it's nice, and I know it's been that way a long time. But, we could still have the parade, but do it downtown, down Center Street, come back up, go down Main Street. Really, we could probably get just as much, viewing coverage for those, but doing it downtown, I think would be, that's the heart of Kingsport. And really need to take this opportunity with all the change and refocus and revitalize that area. So that was just some thought about another thing that we could do that's probably well within our control, to do that, to really rekindle those downtown businesses and revitalize that area. I think that's if we focus around that, and you look at Bristol and Johnson City, their events, they occur downtown, right? Rhythm and Roots is downtown. All the events that Johnson City have, most of them are downtown. Not that you can't do a big concert at Dobbins Bend or something like that, but truth is there's no reason not to have it in the area where we have all the businesses already. So I think that would be a neat thing to do, well within our control, and could be something that could be done rather quickly. There might be some big opposition to that, but hopefully not. But anyway, just an idea. So I'm Wes Combs, running for alderman, and I really try to think about the future, but I also try to think about just common sense things we could actually do to maybe improve and help our businesses. So I really, a vote for me is a vote for the future, and I think the future deserves at least one vote in the upcoming race. Thanks.